Hi, my name is Jourdan and I'm 14 years old. I love math, and I feel like so many kids in our community aren't that confident when doing math. So my goal is to increase your confidence and make sure that you're more comfortable when you're doing math. Today, I'm going to teach you how to divide fractions. Before we go into solving this equation, I want to show you the parts of it. We have the dividend, which is 3/5, and we have the divisor, which is 2/3. Basically, what we're trying to figure out is how many times 2/3 goes into 3/5. And the answer to that is called the quotient. Now, let's get into the process of solving this division problem. The process that we're going to use is called keep, change, flip. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Basically, what we do is we keep the 3/5, we keep the dividend the same. We change the division sign into a multiplication sign, and then we flip the 2/3. So 2/3 becomes 3/2. The 3 becomes the numerator, and the 2 becomes the denominator. And another word for that is called its reciprocal, basically the opposite of 2/3. Now we can multiply. First, let me make sure that you know this. We multiply the numerators first, and then we multiply the denominators. 3 times 3 is 9. 5 times 2 is 10. So we get our final answer of 9/10. Now, let's do another one. We have the equation of 1/4 divided by 5/4. Now, the process is the same. Keep, change, flip, or KCF. You keep the 1/4, keep the dividend, you change the division sign into a multiplication sign, and you flip the divisor 5/4 into its reciprocal. So 4 becomes the numerator, and 5 becomes the denominator. So the reciprocal is 4/5. Now we can multiply. But we're going to use another process called cross cancellation. How do we do that? Well, let's look at this equation as if it were an X. Let's look at the two 4s. We need to find a number that can fit into both 4 and 4 evenly. And that number is 4. 4 goes into itself one time, so we cross out the 4s and turn them into 1s. Now let's look at the 1 and the 5. There isn't a number besides 1 that can fit into both of these numbers evenly, so you just keep them the same. Now we can multiply. 1 times 1 is 1. And 1 times 5 is 5. So we get a final answer of 1/5. Now, let's do one more so that you can have a better understanding of how to divide fractions. We have 2/3 divided by 1/6. Again, we use the process of keep, change, flip. Keep your dividend, so 2/3 stays 2/3. Change your division sign to a multiplication sign. And then flip your divisor. 6 becomes the numerator, and 1 becomes the denominator. Now, let's see, can we use cross cancellation to multiply? Let's look. Think of it as an X once again. Let's look at the 2 and the 1. There isn't a number besides 1 that can fit into both of these numbers evenly, so we just keep them the same. Let's look at the 3 and the 6. Well, 3 goes into both 3 and 6 evenly. 3 goes into 6 twice, so we cross out the 6 and write the 2. And 3 goes into itself one time, so we cross out the 3 and write the 1. Now we can multiply. 2 times 2 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1. Now we have an improper fraction. But whenever you have 1 as the denominator, that means that your answer is going to be a whole number. And the whole number is whatever number is in the numerator's place. So our answer is 4. That wasn't so hard, was it? I know that you might be watching this video thinking, hey, I'm not any good at math. But trust me, with the right amount of practice, and if you pace yourself, because that's very important when learning math. Rushing will not do you any good. Pace yourself and take your time. You can do this. I believe in you, because we are all natural mathematicians. So with that said, I hope that teaching you how to divide fractions has made you more comfortable with learning math and with doing math. So with that said, see you next time, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Bye!